Hey BookTube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you're new to me and it's the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name's Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's gonna be happening today. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in and the continued support. I really do appreciate it. So today for you, I have my May TBR. I also have my Mafia Romance Readathon TBR as well. So we got lots of stuff to talk about. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some books. Okay, so May's my birthday month. Yay, it's my birthday. I'm so excited. And something I like to do in May around my birthday is I like to do mood reading May. Because anything can happen this month. And this month is jam-packed full of shit for me. Oh my God. So I have a wedding. I have my birthday. I have Mother's Day. I have my daughter's 8th grade graduation. And that is literally the first 3 weeks of May. And then the last week of May, I'm just kind of like, cool. Yeah, so this month is jam-packed full of stuff. Lots of stuff. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a live show at the end of this month as well. So just lots and lots of stuff going on May. So I will be doing mood reading May. However, I will be going over the books that I do have to read for this month, which is quite a few. But I will not be talking about any of the books that I'm gonna free read because I don't know what the fuck they are, because I'm just going to see what I'm in the mood for. And then I also have the Mafia Romance TBR, which will be at this timestamp here. So if you're not interested in the whole month of May and what I'm needing to read for ARCs and book clubs and things of that nature, then you can skip right to that if that's why you're here. But if you'd like, stick around and we will get to it. So, yay! So my first category is carryovers. And I've got technically 2 carryovers this month, possibly a third one. It depends on if I want to get to it. That's going to be a mood kind of thing. The mood book is Adam by Jacqueline Frank, and it looks like this. I took part in Becky over Beckx Reads, the Nightwalker read-along, and this is the last book. We've already had the live show. It's the one book I didn't get read. And the consensus along that live show was nobody fucking liked this book. Nobody liked it. It like throws the whole timeline off. It pisses people off. So if I get to it, I get to it. If not, I'll try to get to it at some point in time because Becky really wants me to voice my opinions on it. She thinks I'm going to have a lot to say about it once I actually read it. So this will be an interesting experience for sure. So if I get to it, I get to it. The next book I will be continuing on with, and that's because I am in the process of reading it, is this bad boy. This is Christina Marziata's Curse, the second installment to the Love Letting series. The first one was Haunt. It sits right back there, so he can just stare at you over my shoulder. I love it. It's fun. Have fun with that. Have fun with that, guys. Have fun with that. But yeah, I'm in the process of reading this. I just picked it up today. I wanted to get to it in the beginning of the month, but things just kind of kept happening. So I'm very excited to get to this, and there will be a full review on this as I'm reviewing the entire of the series as it comes out. And I'm super, super stoked about it. So this is definitely, you're going to see this really, really soon. I'm really excited, and I love the cover. Still my favorite, but I really love the cover. Yes, so direct continuation of this bad boy. So it's a gothic Victorian romance set in the West, and it has all the triggers and all the crazy shit, and there's so many questions I need answered, and I already know for a fact that there's going to be more questions in this, and I have it on good authority. I'm going to be like, what are you doing to me by the end of this book? So, yes, I'm super, super pumped. I'm ready to dive in and really sink my teeth into it for sure. The next book that I will be carrying over from last month is my TBR jar, my viewer recommendation jar, which is At Her Command by Joey W. Hill. I just didn't get to it, so I'm going to get to it this month along with my other viewer TBR recommendation, which we'll draw at the end of the video as normal. But this is the first installment to the Mistress of the Boardroom series. It's about a female dom. And Lizelle, I think I'm saying her name right. If I'm not, sweetie, I'm so sorry. She requested me to read this, and I think I'm really going to like this. I could not find this on KU, so I did have to buy it, but I'm not upset about it because it does look really, really interesting, so I'm not upset about it joining my collection. Not the biggest fan of female doms, though, so this will be really, really interesting because the synopsis sounds really good, but I know I don't have a good experience with female dom books, so we'll see how this works out. But I'm still very, very excited about it because Lizelle had a lot of positive things to say about it. And I will link her channel down below if you want to go check her out. She's super adorable and she reads some fantastic books and she's just super, super sweet. I can't get enough of that girl. So yeah, this will be carried over as well. Now, I do have some ARCs that are due this month. One is a carryover technically from last month, but its review is actually due this one, so it needs to be read this one, and that is Love Deleted by Paul Indigo. This is about a gentleman who discovers how to delete memories, which is very reminiscent of the film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind by Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, which I'm a huge fan of that film, so I was really on board for this one, and I love this cover. This cover is stunning, and I'm really interested to see his take on this kind of idea of deleting memories and how that really plays out in a romance kind of scenario. I know how it did in the film. I love to see his interpretation of it as well. So this is one of my Readsy Discovery books. So because of that, you will get a full book review on it. The last 3 books I mentioned, full book reviews, guys. So yeah, a lot of book reviews coming up this month as well. The next one I have was actually an ARC sent to me by Jessica Sequis. I think I'm saying her name right. If I'm not, sweetie, I'm sorry. But she actually found me on this. She found me on my channel and she loves to watch my channel and she requested me to review her debut novel. So she's a brand new author and I would love to help support a brand new author, get her feet off the ground. So I definitely said yes. And then when she sent me the synopsis of this book, I was like, fucking yeah. This is Mirror's Secret Mirror. Looks like this. And I'm going to give you the synopsis that she sent to me in the email. Be careful what you fantasize. Your dreams may just come true. What is real? What is imaginary? This is the line Jessica Sequis walks ever since she won a commission to writing erotica for the indulgence of anonymous patron. Many of her stories are based around the strange working environment the patron provides. A bizarre mirror-walled office where Jess liaises with his beautiful yet cruel agent and the awkward, long-suffering receptionist. All the while, the mirrors watch as the writer gets drawn deeper and deeper into the eccentric world of erotic fantasy. What is real? What is imaginary? What is the difference? Who's the man behind the mirror and the mystery? Through the looking glass, Jess will go, and nobody knows if she'll make it out. The font sounds fucking dope. Oh my god, that sounds so fucking dope. I seriously, I read that, I was like, sign me the fuck up. Yes, absolutely. I will review this book. This thing sounds awesome. It's BDSM erotica, and you know, I'm kind of a sucker for that, guys. All right, I'm kind of a sucker. It's kind of my thing. So yeah, I had to definitely do this one, sign up for it. Really excited about it, and you'll get a full book review on this one as well. Now, I do have some requested reviews as well. This is a continuation of the Royal Bastards Motorcycle Club series by Lucian Bain, the Newark, New Jersey chapter. And this is the 3rd installment to his chapter of that overarching series, Royal Bastards Motorcycle Club. And this is Butterfly and Augustine, the 3rd installment to it. You will be seeing the full review of Butterfly and Pain coming up very, very soon. And I already have Butterfly and Atlas already reviewed. I'll link it up here for you guys so you can go check it out. So this will be the 3rd installment in that kind of reviewed series. I'm having a good time with this series. It's definitely turning into something I was not expecting. And I'm okay with that because this new development in the last book I just read, which I'll go in that review. So do check out that review when it's up, and I will go back and sync it up here for you guys when it's up. It definitely intrigued me a lot more to continue with this because it's a new element that I was not expecting and a new puzzle that I want to put together. I want to see where he goes with this puzzle for sure. Definitely. This puzzle aspect that he's introduced in these books so far is just super, super intriguing, and I'm a sucker for a puzzle. Never been able to complete the Rubik's Cube. Never able to, but hopefully I'll be able to figure this one out. I'm hoping. So you'll be seeing a full book review for this as well. And the next one is a new one for me. This was another email from an author. She has a few books out already, and she liked my channel and she wanted me to review one of her books of poetry. So she sent me all 3, and I chose this one for this month. And this is Hollow, A Love Like a Life by Jaslyn. I think I'm saying her name right. This focuses on supernatural, paranormal, romantic suspense of spiritual poetry. I have never reviewed a poetry book before, so I have no idea how to go about doing this, but she trusts me and she's seen a couple of my reviews and she wanted me to take a swing at it. And so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for it. I do enjoy poetry. I don't read a lot of it, but I do have I do have some favorite poems that I've always turned to. And so I'm really excited to see kind of what this entails and how it goes. It'll be definitely a new experience for me. So I'm always trying I always like to try new things and broaden my horizons. So fingers crossed for this. And again, you'll get a full book review for this as well. All right. So my book clubs. I may or may not take part in the Smut Club book of the month this month. And I don't remember off the top of my head what the book is. So I will just link the book in the down box below for you guys if you want to go check it out. Because I'm not for sure if I'm going to read it because mood reading May, right? And I've already got kind of a list of books that I'm working on. You're like, this is mood reading May, Jackie. Why are you having so many books you have to read? Nah, it's because, it's me, guys. But the book club I am for sure participating in is my personal book club. And that is the Red Witch and Butch and Book Club, I get with my girlfriends. And this month was Shayla's pick. And she picked the London Seance Society by Sarah Penner. I have read The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. So I was really stoked when she picked this because I've already read this author. I like this author. I had a good fucking time with this. And I already owned the fucking book because I had bought it already. It was my book of the month book for March. This was my selection. So I'm very, very excited about this. Okay, let's see. Amid the shrouded parlors of Victorian London, two daring women hunt for the truth and justice in the perilous art of conjuring the dead. Yeah. And she's almost all the way through it already. We meet in the middle of the month, so we have to read these usually at the beginning of the month. And she's already halfway through it. And she's loving it. And I'm excited that she's really, really liking it. So that gives me, like, hope that I'm really going to like this, too. And I also love The Lost Apothecary. That was a great book. I think I gave it 4 or 5 stars. So high hopes for this one. Definitely going to have some stuff to say about it for sure. I already feel it. I already feel it. I love a good witchy book. I love a good seance book. So let's bring it on. My read-alongs, I only have one this month, and that is my read-along. That's the ABCs of Love read-along that I host with Jen over at the Book Refuge, and I'll link her down below. So in the month of May, we were supposed to read 3 books, I, J, and K. We have recently discovered, because one of the people, I do not know her name off the top of my head, but she contacted me on Instagram. I know her tag name. Hold on, let me actually get it for you. I will bring it up because I want to make sure I get this right. Yeah. Pardon. Let's see. Make sure I get her name right. Penelope. Penelope, she has a YouTube link, but I don't remember her YouTube name. But Penelope let me know that Illicit, which was by Jessalyn Jameson, is getting a reprint and a reissuing at the end of May. So currently it is not available. So Jen and I are moving it to June, and we'll just be reading the 2 books for the ABCs of Love Readathon this month. And they are both still on KU, and they are Jerk by Daryl Banner and Kisses by Christine Duggar, and they both look like this. Jerk is an MM romance and a rom-com, and Kisses is a student professor one-night stand age gap. So the one I was really looking forward to got moved, but that's all right. It happens. Hopefully we'll be able to get it in June, and we'll still keep back on track. So Penelope, we will be moving it, and you can still join us with the other 2, and then in June we will pick back up where we left off. So yeah, but these are for the ABCs of Love Readathon. The date has not been set yet. I am pretty for sure it's probably gonna be the last week of the month at some point in time. But when I get the official date, I will post it on my community tab, and Jen will post it, and we'll make sure you guys all know about it. So yeah. Now for the readathon that I am participating in. Yes, here we go. Here we fucking go. Mafia Romance Readathon 2023. And Jen graciously asked me to be a co-host for this. I am fucking stoked. Oh my God. I am co-hosting this with Jen over the Book Refuge, Joe at Not So Average Joe, and Rachel over at Rachel Reads and Sings. All of them will be linked down below. You can go check them out. Some of them have already released their TBRs and posted on Instagram and everything like that. So I'm super, super, super happy to be part of this team. Something that is very, very sentimental about this romance readathon, this Mafia Romance Readathon, is the first time I took part in it. I had signed up for the SJM read-along. So that was the first read-along I signed up with Jen. And then the next month we did this. And this read-along is what introduced me, or readathon, this is what introduced me to Mafia Romance, which became literally one of my favorite subgenres of romance. I became addicted. And that is the moment that my channel started to really morph. It started to morph into this heavily romance, heavily erotic, heavily talking about dark triggers and things that scare people, and being a safe space for people to come and talk about books that people don't think you should be able to talk about. This is the read-along and readathon that definitely spearheaded it. So for Jen to ask me to be a co-host of this, it was one of the coolest moments of the year for me. When she asked me to do this, because this is a full circle moment for me, Jen. If you're watching this, this is a full circle moment for me. So you have no idea what you did for me when you asked me to be part of this. So much. So thank you so much for believing in me. And because this is the read along, I keep saying read along, the readathon that, really spearheaded this channel in the direction that it is now. And this ride that I'm on that I have no intention of ever getting off of. And it is all because of this one. So this is a big fucking deal for me. It's such a big deal. This is definitely a moment in my history that I get to look back on and say, that's a moment. That's when things started to change. And yeah. So thank you. Thank you for including me in this. But this readathon, if you are not familiar, Jen hosts every year around the same time, and we read Mafia Romance, one of the greatest subgenres of romance ever for your dark lovers of romance, of dark romance. For all of you, this is a good one. And she created a 9x9 bingo board. And she has a list of prompts. I will list all the prompts in the down box below. And I will, the bingo board and all the prompt lists and all the TBR graphics that she created will be over on my Instagram. So you can go to my Instagram and find all of those in the Mafia Romance tab of my highlight reel. So you'll be able to find them all there. But this is what my bingo board looks like. Ta-da! Yes. So I will be rocking some Irish Mafia, host recommendation, Bratva Mafia, new to me author, Arranged Marriage, Tattoo Hero, Next in Series, Oldest Mafia, and Captor Captive. Those are the prompts that I chose, and these are the books that are going to fulfill it. So let's break this down. So the first book here is Beyond Measure by Jane Henry. And this is fulfilling Bratva Mafia, next in series, because this is the next in series to the Ruthless Dom series. This is the second installment. I've already read the first one. Arranged Marriage, and of course, Tattooed Hero. So this is this one, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm happy to jump back into this BDSM mafia world of these Bratva men that I fell in love with at the beginning. So here you go. And the beautiful thing about this is Jane Henry was actually the very first Mafia romance I ever read, was a Jane Henry book. And that was the Bratva's Baby, which is the first installment to the Wicked Dom series. So another full circle moment for me. The next one I have here is J.T. Geisinger's Carnal Urges. This is featuring Irish Mafia, host recommendation because Jen has recommended this book multiple times. Next in series, it is the second installment of the Queens and Monster series. And it has Captor Captive and Tattooed Hero. I believe it's Captor Captive because if I remember correctly, Sloane is kidnapped at the end of Ruthless Creatures, which is the first installment. So I want to say it's Captor Captive for sure. But yeah, that is what this one will be completing as well for me. The next book is Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark. This is going to be including Irish Mafia, another host recommendation because Janet recommends it. Next in series, which is the next in series to the Brutal Birthright series. I read the first one last year. And this is actually my oldest Mafia on my shelf currently. This is when I did the Mafia Romance Readathon last year. I loved Brutal Prince so much that I bought majority of the rest of the series right after that. And this was the first one that came in. So this is actually my oldest Mafia, unread Mafia on my shelf at the current moment. So yeah. And then also Captor Captive as well. And the last book for the Mafia Romance Readathon that I plan on tackling is Ruthless Stranger by Maggie Cole. This is Bratva Mafia, host recommendation, new to me author, and Tattooed Hero. And this is the first installment to the Mafia War series. I've been wanting to pick up the series for a while. So this is my perfect time to do it for the Mafia Romance Readathon. Now, something I do have to state about this is besides this book, every single one of these books, every single one of these authors, I read for my very first Mafia Romance Readathon. I read Wicked Doms and Bratzva's Bride by Jane Henry for the first one. I read Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger. And I read Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. So I thought it was only fitting that this Mafia Romance Readathon, I do another full circle moment. So yes, I'm cheesy. I fucking know. It's okay. But there you go. I had to do it. And so this is my culmination right here. This is my new to me author because I definitely wanted to get a new Mafia romance author on my shelves as well. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very happy about this. I think this is going to be a great read-along readathon. I'm really, really excited. And again, all the prompts will be linked in the down box below. The dates for the readathon are from May 4th to May 7th. And we will be doing a culminating live show on the 7th. And I believe it's on Jen's channel. And there will be some sprints during it as well. I will be hosting one of them on May 5th. I do not have a time set, but we will get it set and then we will post it on our Instagram so you guys are aware of that. But yes, that is the Mafia Romance Readathon TBR. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. When she asked me to be part of this, I immediately knew that I was carrying over with these three authors because they spearheaded this, you know, and then I definitely wanted to pick up Maggie Cole for a new to me author. So I knew she was going to be in it. And then I just thought it fitting to do this again, because I mean, these meant so much to me, and everything like that. So yes. And also I will be doing a Mafia Romance rec video this week. So you can, if you haven't figured up your TBR for the Mafia Romance Readathon yet, and you need a host rec, I will have a Mafia rec up so you can choose one of my recs if you'd like. And last but not least, my TBR viewer recommendation jar. So let's see what book you guys are recommending to me this go around, and which will also get a full book review as well. So, oh, stickers. Sorry, forgot there's stickers down here at the bottom. And they fell off. They're all falling out. All right. Let's see. We'll go with this one. It Ain't Me, Babe, Tilly Cole. Okay, let's find out. Let's get the paperwork and find out what we are looking at. Here we go. It Ain't Me, Babe. This is the first in the Hades Hangman series. Ooh, Hades? Hell yeah. Sign me the fuck up. I love Hades. We all know this. Genres, romance. Tropes, we have, I'm a MC, motorcycle club or main character, not for sure. Deaf hero. We have child abuse survivor from the heroine and some intense triggers. That's cool. Abby recommended this one. Hey, Abby, I haven't got one for years yet, so thank you. Yay, this is exciting. Abby always comments on all of my videos. So this, I'm really, really excited to finally read one of her recommendations. And then let's see what she says. Book 3 is my favorite in the series, but they need to be read in order. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I always like reading things in order. So that's awesome. Yay. Okay, so I'm excited. That's awesome. Yay. This is gonna be a great month, guys. This is gonna be a great month. And then whatever else I feel like reading. Yeah, that's my TBR for May, guys. I hope it's a good time. And again, my book recommendation form is always linked in the down box below, so you guys can check that out. And just a last little bit, if you did not see my Q1 wrap up, I did announce that I am doing a giveaway that will be announced on my birthday. I will link the Google form that you can sign up the entry form in the down box below as well. It's also on my community tab. It will be up today, so you will be able to see it. And just fill that out and that will be considered your entry. And on May 15th, I will be drawing it and announcing the winner for my giveaway on May 15th on my community tab. Sorry, I hit my phone. And what you'll be winning is this bookmark, which I have the matching keychain that's on my car keys. So we kind of, you know, connection kind of moment. You will also be winning a copy of my book of the year from 2022, which is Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff in the Waterstones edition, the cover that I want. So you'll be receiving this, and plus a $25 gift card to Amazon. Should this book not be up to your liking or just not your style, you can purchase a book on me and help build your library and your book addiction, because you guys support me, so I thought I could support your book buying addiction. So again, that entry form will be linked in the down box below for the giveaway. So yeah, there you go. But that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you guys all soon with another video. Keep an eye out for all those reviews. And since a lot of these books are going to be getting reviews or special talks, again, I will be doing the community poll on a video you guys would like to see this month from me, instead of just picking a book for review, what kind of video you'd like to see from me again. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and I will see you guys all soon.